Okay, so in this video, I am going to show you guys everything that you need in order to be the best Uber driver you could be. Alright, just 1 second, guys. Let me get this started popping off. Alright. Alright, so there's a lot of things I'm going to go through. Okay, first off, wish.com, right? 50,000 amps, $9. Shipped to my house, 4 days. Wish.com has a lot of great stuff. They have dash cameras for $40. They have a bunch of stuff. I'm going to put the link in the description below. And this is something that I carry around with me. And I carry it around uh, for customers to use. And I also carry around, I have about 3 iPhone chargers and 2 Android chargers in my car. Surprisingly, I have never been asked for an Android charger yet. And that actually does surprise me. So yeah, I got this shipped to my house for $9. It's a fast charger. It has two ports, and it's actually really cool. It tells you how much percent it has left, and the battery actually lasts pretty long. It lasted me all day today, with customers using it and me using it right now. And it has this cool feature on it. It has a light, a LED light for so cheap. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna want to get so, like one of these and a bunch of charging cables. Now I'm gonna go out to my car. I'm gonna show you what I did. I did this because so here's this. I carry. I've said this in previous videos. I carry around 3 or 4 of these with me. It's but certain places, right? Certain places where I'm going back to my car right now. Certain areas of your state, of your town, township, literally one town. See, one town over pays $1.02 per mile. This town right here, $1.78 per mile. So you're gonna want to know what it pays, what what your city pays, what's the differences, what's the busy times. All right, I'm basically showing you 3 years of experience of how I turn and average around 200 to 250 a day. So I got this in the back. I have a small car, but I got this in the back. And what I did was this. Basically says phone charger, heat, air. If you enjoyed my service, please give me 5-star rating. And what I did was this. They sell them online, but I was like, why buy them online when you copy the info to Staples, which I did. It printed out for $9. I got these two signed, and it definitely helps. And right in the corner, it says greatly appreciated. That helps out, because it reminds them without you shoving it, ask or say anything or bring up anything. It's like everything's here. Just let me know if I could do anything for you. Heat, air, anything. That is what is super important when it comes to driving for Uber. The customer is number one. I had a every so often Uber, the actual app, the navigation app will not bring you to the and I customer earlier today who was kind of giving because I was wanting to ask him and he directed me to the spot it brought me to. And long story short, I said, "Hey, don't worry about it. I'm going to swing around and I'll be right there." And I picked him up, and yeah, and it worked out great. So, what I carry in my car, I get compliments all the time, right? For my car smelling amazing. It, all right, listen, smoke cigarettes, right? But I do not ever smoke cigarettes in my. It's not worth it. Just don't smoke. You'll get a bad rating, and it's just not. Why mess up your car? You shouldn't smoke cigarettes in my car, but that's just because they don't smell. Now, I showed you guys the signs in the back. I like this a lot. It's Febreze. It's like a plug-in Febreze. Smells very good. But this is what I get compliments on the most. Where is it? Okay, so here, let me show you what I do. You see, hold on one sec, guys. Alright, so I have a bunch of chargers in here. That's an iPhone charger. There is an Android charger right there. Another iPhone charger. Another iPhone charger right here. I keep it ready. I keep it packed because people need chargers. Like, and it's good to have. So that's what I do with that. But here, so every time someone gets in my car, uh, they always say my car smells amazing. Listen, I drive a small car, right? So, like, it's really tiny. Like, it's a Ford Fiesta. And when you're driving a small car, you need to, up your game as much as you can possibly. And this stuff seems to do it because I have had so many compliments that, oh my God, your car smells so good. Fabric and Air Mist, Bamboo, One, Febreze. It's really awesome. It's actually, I can actually show you how, like, all right, so hold on one second. You see, like, how it kept going? And then if you squeeze it 3 times, it just keeps going. Oh, and that smells so fresh. It's like such a fresh, non-chemical, amazing smell because you do not want some like funky chemical smells in your car. If you pick up drunk people, which you are going to, do yourself a favor and when you drop them off, look behind because this has happened to me. I learned from experience, just like we all do. Look behind before you rate them because a couple times this week I have had people leave open alcohol containers in my car. I had no clue they were drinking because I'm paying attention to the road, getting them to the place they need to be safely. So before you rate the person, look in the back of your car, especially if you feel that you got, a packed car with a bunch of rowdy college, high school, like, college to high school, whatever, like the young millennial group. So keep your car clean, keep your car fresh. No, okay, so here's another big thing. And it should be obvious to like everybody, but when when you okay, so the hours I work are I'll work the mornings. So when people are going to work, I'll work from like 5 to 9, maybe 5 to 10, and then I'll take a break, and then I'll start back up on like around like 3:30 to like 7 or 8. And then I'll go home and I'll, spend time with my family, and, you know, try to, try to spend time with my family. Um, but on the weekends, it's common sense. If you want to driving for Uber, the hours that you drive, not the amount of hours, but the actual time that you drive really matters. Like, okay, so you're going to want to drive when people are going to work. You're going to want to drive on the weekends when people might want to go and drink. You're going to want to pick those people up at bars because you're going to get huge surge amounts, especially like basically everywhere, like anywhere where it's a pop, like like a poppin' bar. Um, you're gonna get huge surge amounts. What I do is, so okay, you're picking up drunk people, and things happen. There was a lady in my car 4 or 5 days ago, and she was nauseous, and she wasn't drunk, nothing like that, but she gets car sickness, I guess. I was driving her to Newark Airport from Ortley Beach. It's about an hour and 30-minute ride, uh, depending on traffic, a little less, a little more. And I carry around these, and it saved her $200, and it saved my car from getting thrown up in. And basically all this is just ShopRite or any type of grocery plastic bags. Make sure they're plastic, because if you don't have plastic bags and you have paper bags, you are going to it's going to go right through the bottom, and it's basically a waste. So yep, I carry that around because honestly I'm not trying to clean up anyone's throw up. Like, the person gets charged $200 if they throw up in your car and they make a mess. So, I would rather not even have that hassle, um, because I just think that's disgusting. I don't want anyone throwing up in my car. Another thing I do is this, though. So, all right. So you see them. It's a little hard to see. Let me see if I can turn the lights on in here more. Okay. Let me see. All right. So I have two mats, like two mats on my floor. The reason I have two mats on my floor is because, so I went to Dollar General and they sell a 4 pack of mats, two front ones and two back ones for $8. Put them on top of the mats that are in your car already. So then they're not messing up your original mats. So it's keeping your car nice, and you're only dishing out about actually exactly $8 and change, because that's what they sell it for at Dollar General. And let's see if you could see here. Basically, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Hold on, I need to put this down for 1 second. But I'm sure you guys understand. But just so I'll show you that, like, there's a mat underneath, like, there. There, hold on. There. So a black mat that came with the car, and then I put the other mats um on top of it, so it keeps my car in good working condition. Listen, don't accept the trip until you're ready to leave your house, because again, experience. Um, there was times where, like, you need be ready to leave your house. So that's all I'm saying. Just be ready to leave your house. Let me try to lighten this up a little bit because I know it is dark in here. So because sometimes the person could be 1 minute away, and if you're taking a couple minutes to walk out of your house, long story short, the person might be the person where I live. The person was being charged a wait fee when they should not have been charged a wait fee. That was my fault. And that is something that I learned from. See, these are all things that you learn from being an Uber driver for 3 years. So I am trying to give you guys all the tips that I can give you. Go to Staples, get these things printed out. Don't buy them online because it takes time to get it mailed to you and this and that when you could just do it yourself. It's real easy. Um, Always carry plenty of extra chargers, and I obviously recommend a power bank. I'll put the link in the description below. uh wish the Wish app actually sells a lot of really good stuff, like a lot of really good stuff. I got this for $9. I got a pair of really nice dress shoes. I got a nice watch. They have a whole bunch of cool stuff, and some of it's cheaply made and some of it's really nicely made. And that's why you got to look at the reviews of, the actual people. Like, when it says more than 5,000 people bought this, you're going to, then you can see all the reviews. And usually there'll be a video review. So, yes, I would 100% suggest this. All right. So, if you don't drive for Uber yet, right? Oh, obviously, like that's an obvious, like I hope I don't need to say that to anybody, but like do not drive without that in your window. Like this is so obvious, your Uber sticker, that I'm hoping that everyone understands that part. So, yeah, let me see. Yeah, I got this really cool. Let me hold on. So I got this cool like it's like make sure you have this in your car first off. Uh, Sorry, I'm trying to turn the lights on in here, but the battery. It's a cell phone holder for your car. Uh, this one's awesome. It's like magnetic, so it looks like it's like floating in air. Like I just hooked it up to it. It's like it looks like it's floating in air. I wish I could show you guys, but yeah, it's really cool and it's really awesome. It's the actual name brand is Magic Plates. I actually have it right here. Magic Plates. And it looks just like that. It sticks onto the back of your cell phone. They also sell ones that if your phone supports wireless charging, this can all be bought at Walmart. These things, if your phone supports wireless charging, they also have one for $36, which amazing deal. And they also have ones that go in the vents, so you could have it in the vent. Since my car's small, it wouldn't really work for me to have it in my vent. Um, it just wouldn't be beneficial for me. But if you have a bigger car, definitely do that. Don't like I can not stress this enough. Do not do do not accept Uber Eats rides because it is a rip off. Like they pay you a third of what it usually costs, and you'll never get a tip. If you do, you're lucky, and you'll waste a real lot of time when you can be making actual cash. I recently decided that never ever again am I doing a Uber Eats ride unless they do something for the drivers, because that's what needs to be done. They need to do something to help the drivers out. I'm going see I don't say this in the beginning and I probably should, but I like to get to the point. Like, subscribe, you know, and I'll keep making these videos and keep giving you tips and tricks how to get tips. This definitely helps a lot with the tips, the signs in the back. What I'll do is to basically get people to sit in the back. I also suggest carrying around a bag like that and keeping all your chargers in there, and they can all be neatly in one place. And then hey, if someone needs a charger, you have it ready. So yes, make sure that you 100% have, like, this is so obvious that a phone holder for your phone, like that, either in your vents or in your dashboard, or whatever. But people do not want to see you looking down at your phone while you're driving. Trust me, they do not want to see that one. um yeah, so this is basically everything you need to know in order to get a good tip. I'm gonna actually, there's a couple more things. So some people feel like talking, some people don't. um it's actually really easy to tell if someone feels like talking or not, because usually they'll start up the conversation. Like, hey, how's your day? I'll always say, when someone gets in the car, I'll always say, hi, how you doing? Like, how's your day going? And then if it's like a one word response, good. They probably don't feel like talking. Oh, it's been a long day, this and that. They're, you can almost be like a therapist to these people, and that really can help with the tips. You literally, like, I have helped a lot of people, just talk out their problems. Every day, like, a lot of people don't realize people are going through stuff every single day. People are going through problems every day. It's not just you. It's not the fake stuff that everyone posts on Facebook. Everyone has problems, and a lot of people feel like they have no one they could vent to. So, who better to vent to than someone who you might never see again? And if you know how to, like, all right, I have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. I don't bring up religion, but if someone else does, okay, I'll bring it up. Of course, I will never deny Jesus Christ to anybody. I don't care. That's like my God. But so basically, what I'm trying to say is that when people go through heartaches and bad times, and I've had people tell me about, they're going through divorces, they're someone died that they know. You drive people to the hospital, and a lot of times, they just want someone to talk to take that weight off their shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Just like a listening ear, a understanding ear, and maybe a little bit of wisdom in your responses. I always try to be wise in what I say in response to any question that is asked of me, because I feel if you do not think before you speak, you will make mis- like you will not say what you wanted to say correctly, or you might utter out what you wanted to say but shouldn't have. So think before you speak, and you know it's really easy to know if someone wants to have a conversation. I hope that this helped you guys out. Um, if you have to watch this video once or twice, so you can get everything, spot on, go for it. It would be highly appreciated to me. I think this is my longest video to date. Um, yeah, so please subscribe, like, comment, share, whatever. I'm gonna put a link in the description below. $225. It's either 225 or 250. Honestly, I'm not sure, but it's one or the other. After your first 30 trips, if you start driving for Uber, with my link, because I've been a Uber driver for 3 years, so they give you a pretty good bonus. And up if you have never used Uber as a service, like if you're stuck in the 1800s and you're still using taxis, I'm going to put a code in the description link below, and that is going to be able to get you a free Uber ride up to $15, and that goes a pretty far way. Like $15 goes far, like really far. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope that this was somehow beneficial, somehow educational to you guys who are either aspiring, well, not aspiring to be an Uber driver, but like who are considering driving for Uber, or, uh, you know, or if you're already an Uber driver and you're trying to get your ratings up. Yeah, anything. It's just Uber 101, 3 years of experience. Listen, my rating was at one point a 4.76. Now it's a 4.89. So, um, you know, you learn through trial and error. And hopefully, with everything I just told you right now, maybe you guys won't need to experience those trials and tribulations. And always be respectful to your customer. Listen, you're not going to always agree. In today's society, people get super offended super easily for the stupidest reasons. So just, you're better off just like, yep. If someone plainly asks me a question, I'm not going to lie. Like, I don't believe in lying. But if I can avoid, um, like, I had kids in the car about 2 weeks ago who hated Chick-fil-A because they're a Christian company. I didn't even get involved with that. Like, it's just like, okay. You know what I mean? Like, let them hate who they want. Um, but, yep, thank you for watching. I hope this helped you. Again, I drive a very tiny car. So, if you are driving a smaller car, hopefully this is very beneficial to you. And if you were driving a big car, um, you can really make use of all these tips and tricks. Thank you for watching. Yeah, like, subscribe, comment, share, up, down, left, right. Thank you. Bye bye.